This is what a Northern Soul night sounded like at the Golden Torch in Tunstall in Stoke-on-Trent. Sounds which are echoes of the past for Chris Burton, the man who opened the club.
I can still feel the atmosphere here now. I can feel it. It's like the ghost of the Golden Torch. It just feels... all it needs is the music and you'd be away. It's still here.
Today a plaque is the only throwback to the musical past. Little else though has changed.
Now where I'm stood now used to be the chippy in the heyday of the Golden Torch, and this was a measure of whether Chris was going to have a good night or not. Because if as a punter I was stood here, well, you'd have to get to the corner, and all the way down here, a good 200 yards to get into the club.
The Northern Soul nights were massive, thanks to these two DJs.
It was made by artists who weren't signed to major labels, and sometimes they would make one record. And as we've seen today, some of the prices of the records, £2,000, £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 for one record. I mean, a pile of about 8-10 records, £7,000 worth today.
But the legacy lives on. At Stoke's, Rubber Soul Records memorabilia and music from the Golden Torch celebrates the city's musical heritage. And now the history of the Northern Soul scene will be celebrated on BBC Radio Stoke by Richard Serling.
The Golden Torch is a link between the Twisted Wheel in Manchester, which arguably had started Northern Soul off, and Wigan Casino, which took it on to become world famous from '73 onwards.
Once the Golden Torch, now a car park of soulful memories. But lovers of Northern Soul still keep the faith. Satnam Rana, BBC Midlands Today, Stoke-on-Trent.